Thank you so much for being on a math diet at MWW Math Empire, where numbers talk. Previously, we've done intro to circle geometry, where I concentrated on pi, the invention of pi, and the intro to the circle itself. So in this video, we are going to discuss about part of circles. But I want to refresh us with the definition of a circle, which reads that is a set of points that are equidistant from another point. That point is the point of origin. Equidistance. These points, they are equidistant to this point that is the point of what? Origin. Roll it or enclose it with a curved line, we have a circle. And now, what are the parts of these circles? When I have this circle, from this part to this part, this is called the diameter. Apart from that, if we also have a line from the circumference to another end of it or another point, we will have what is called chord. Do you copy? Remember, when I said you copy, you tell me copy that. And half of a circle and half of this diameter is called what? Radius. Radius. I want you to take a look at this. This is the center of this circle, and here, this place is the radius. When I join it from here to this place, you will see that diameter is the combination of what? Two radius. That is why we have, in calculating the circumference of a circle, we have it as what? 2 pi r. This 2 pi, these two that we have here, we don't just cram it. The normal rule or the normal formula for circumference of a circle is pi d. It's because this d is equal to 2r. That is 2 radius. That's why we have it as 2 pi r. Do you copy? Okay. Now, I also want you to take a look at this. You can see, whenever you have a circle, you have 2 radius enclosed in this form, meeting at the center of the circle. Here, this region is being called what? Known as what? The minor sector. And even under this that we have as the minor sector, we can also have a line from here to this place. And this line is called chord. And this place is known as segments. Now, do you know the difference between a sector and a segment? The difference between a sector and a segment is defined as the area or region bounded by 2 radius and also an intercept arc of that circle. While a sector, which we have here, let me use this so that you see it. While a sector that we have here is the region or area enclosed, the area that is bounded by a chord and also the arc of that circle, arc of that part, not just circle but the part. Do you copy? Copy that. Now, whenever you have a minor sector, there must be a major sector. Once here is the minor sector, all these places are known as what? The major sector. While also, if we have here to be segments, here becomes the minor segments. Minor segments, and all these places becomes the major segments. Now, I want us to prove something now. This is our circle, and we have a rectangle. Some will be saying, what is a rectangle doing? Here we are treating circle. This circle and this rectangle has something in common. In the formula that we have as the circumference of the circle, which is known as 2 pi r, I want to tell you that As you are seeing this 2 pi r, already I have explained in my previous video how this pi came into play. But what I want to concentrate now is on the area. I want to concentrate now on the area of a circle. Once you see a circle, we have the formula as pi r squared. And we have the formula for a rectangle as base times height. Take a look at this circle that we have now. We have this at the circle. If I am to enclose, this is what I'm having at the board as the circle right now. Just take for instance, this is the circle. And once I split this into two, this is the height. Forget about this side. From this point and this point is the height. Now let us take the measurement of it. We will see that we have here, and half of these points, half of this is the measurement that we have as the base of the circle. And this measurement that we have here is half of the circumference of a circle. Let me tell you the origin of this pi r squared now. This pi r squared is simply 1/2 multiplied by 2 pi r. That is the base. The base of this what? Triangle being equal to the half of the circumference of a circle. And that's why we have it as what? 1/2. That is half of the circumference of a circle. So whatever this thing, half this thing we are having now, this is equal to base of a rectangle only. That's why we have the circumference of a circle, the area of a circle to be equal to the area of the rectangle. Since we know that is this, if we get this thing simplified further, you can see that we'll be having 2/2 then pi r. And this should be giving us only what? Pi r. Now we did not calculate the height. We are only dealing with the base. And the height is being located here. And the length of this height that you have here is the same thing as the length of the radius of a circle. Do you copy? When I say do you copy, you tell me copy that. The length of this height is the length of the radius of a circle, and that's the reason when we get this multiplied as the radius, we will now be having pi r squared. Okay, so next time we are going to solve some solutions or some problems involving this, that is circle with other objects. Thank you. Remember to subscribe.